Hello everyone, welcome back to another edition of Tool Talk. We've got a slightly different version today because I sent away for these pliers here on eBay the other day, so we'll take a look at those in just a second. I don't know how it got here though, because there's a great big lump of duct tape on the address. Amazing. Anyway, here are said pliers. They've actually gone up in price. They're £1.75 each now, but when I bought mine they were 99p including free postage, so I wonder what happened there then, guys. Looking at the pictures here, they don't exactly look the best quality of pliers, but then again, for 99p including carriage, I'm not surprised really. Now let me just show you something else here. There's something quite important here. Okay, so it says 7-inch general purpose soft grip pliers, and the number is a CT5225. But it says quite importantly here, hardened for strength and durability. What, at that price? Well, maybe not, hey? Well, we'll find out later on anyway. But let's get the package open, shall we? Okay, how do you get into it? I think we tear this off of here. Oh, and don't forget also, this is a large letter, 150 grams. So we'll have to take that into account with the price of the pliers too. And now what I'm doing is I'm opening this on camera so that you guys can get the first experience of these pliers like I am. I haven't seen these before, remember. Get rid of that. Oh, here they are, look guys, look at that. What do you think? Ooh, oh dear. What do they like them? Okay. Alright, okay. Oh, nice. Very good. Yeah, alright. Let's take a closer look at these, shall we? Okay, so here they are then, guys. Look at this. Nice close-up of them. Check out the, here's the nice foam grips, but check out this bit here, which I've just noticed. Look at this. Look, can you see what's going on there? How awesome is that? Oh my good lord. Look at the pivot here. Look at that. Just check out the quality of the riveting here, look guys. There's the shear cutters there. Look at that, they almost line up. What's that there? Good lord. What's going on with the jaws then? Oh my word, what's that? Okay. There's no name on them as we can see, and they're not exactly very heavy either, but they certainly feel quite comfortable to use. Yeah, nice soft grips on them. Yeah, so I wonder if they are hardened. So what do you think so far then, guys? What do you think of the fit and finish that's going on here, or not going on here? Oh, look at that. Good lord. Okay. Right, so this is what 99p minus the carriage gets you. And here they are compared with some of my other more modern pliers. I've got these ones here. These are Total Tools. These are quite nice, quite like those. And we've got some vintage, 100 years old also Crescent D27s, and the budget pliers. So I'll tell you what we better do, guys. We better get these little fellows down the workshop and see how well they cope with actually doing something. Okay then everyone, so here we are down in the workshop with the ultra budget pliers here. Now I've been taking a look at the jaws here, and the way they're put together is astounding really. I mean, just look at the difference between the upper and the lower jaw in this case. They're sort of like asymmetric jaws as it were. The teeth are fairly sharp on them, as you can see on both sides, so we'll see how long that lasts. But the cutters, well, the cutters are one of the cutters has been ground and the other one hasn't. You see that there, look, and the other one hasn't been ground. So I think what we'll do is we will actually start with the cutters and see what they'll cut, shall we, guys? And we'll start with a selection of solid copper here. What we've got here then, we've got some 1.5mm copper here. Let's get it in the jaws and find out what it'll do. Let's have a look. Blimey, I find that difficult to believe. Wow. Okay, what about some thicker stuff? This is 2mm here, guys. 2mm. Try some 2mm. Oh yeah, blimey. I am surprised. I got some 2mm solid in its insulation here. Look. Yep, cut through that nicely. What about some 3mm copper? Let's check that out. Get that in there. Oh, right, and let's give it a go. Wow, took a bit of effort, but it did it. Any damage to the cutters so far? Not yet. Tell you what, I've got a bit of this pin here. Let's try a sort of like, you know, a woodworking pin, as it were. Get that in there. Oh no, doesn't like that at all. Look, it's trapped it. Oh, didn't like that then. Might have damaged the jaws a little bit there, like I think we have. Yes. Ow, mind your finger. Okay, so what about the jaws? What are they like for gripping and squeezing and squashing stuff? Okay, so I've got a length of this rigid coax from work. You've got a conductor at the middle, piece of dielectric, then a copper, well, it's basically tube on the outside. So let's have a go at squashing that up, shall we? Get it in there. Can we crush it? Oh yeah, squashed it a little bit, but I bet it can't cut it. Can we get it in the jaws? Right, so it's in the jaws, but I bet it can't cut it. Oh, not very well. No, I didn't think so somehow. What about bending this stuff then? Oh, it's fairly good at bending stuff. Cool. Alright, rightio, let's give the jaws a bit of a go. We've got some nuts and bolts here, starting with this one. This is M5, this was M8 I believe, and this one is an M10. So it'll be quite interesting to see how these jaws cope. Okay, so let's remember the description for these guys. Hardened for long life and durability. Well, we'll soon find out. This is M5, let's just bring it down. There we go, give it a go. Now I know you're not supposed to do nuts and bolts with pliers, you're supposed to use a spanner, but this is a fairly good test for jaws. They've got a good hold of them actually, very good hold. Gadzooks, wow. Surprised that's got a really good torque on them. Wow, I like that, seriously good. Oh wow. Okay, what have we done? Let's look at the jaws now then. Oh, what's this? Okay, so something's happened to the teeth here, look. What on earth is that? That must be off their nut surely, but what about the other jaw? What's that doing? Yep, that's got some damage on it too, look. Right, let's move on up to the much larger M8. Okay. Get a grip on it, see what we can do. Let's turn them, yeah, alright, let's use them this way because we've got the wear is up here at the moment, so we get some wear on the other part of the teeth. Right, and here we go, because I can't quite hold them very well, but we'll give it a go. Oh, it slipped. Oh, wow, you saw that. Oh. Okay, what's happened to the teeth then? We got it tight, it's nice and tight. What's happening to the teeth then? Yet more damage? Look at that. Blimey, what about the other jaw? Oh yeah. They definitely don't like that, do they? What about undoing said nut? God. It's got it. Let's try the M10 here. I don't know how I'm going to hold this because these jaws are almost at their maximum opening here. There we go, so you can see the span across here, so I'm not really being able to get the grip I would like. But let's give it a go. Ugh. Yep. We've got to take up a spring washer. Here we go, here we go. Right, can I get hold of them? Oh, blimey, got chunks falling off of somewhere here. What just fell off of there? Did you see that, guys? Did you see it falling off? Well, there's a little bit of damage. I mean, the damage isn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, I must admit. But there's certainly some damage going on in there, isn't there? Blimey, look at that. Chunks falling off all over the place. They're still closed nicely, though. What about undoing it again? Yep, doesn't mind undoing stuff. Okay, right. Yep, the spring washers have still got hold of it then, there we are. I wonder what they're like at gripping something round. This Allen screw here, hex screw if you like. Right, well now we've worn the teeth off anyway. Not any gripping at all, which I'm not surprised about. It seems we've worn the teeth off them. God, wow, not a thing. Ugh. I don't think it seems to have done much damage to the screw head here. They seem to have polished it, if anything. Any more damage to the teeth? Have been rounded off a bit more, or not? It's not looking good, is it? I mean, they are a bit mangled. Pliers are supposed to be good at pulling stuff, so here we have some of that rigid cable here, copper cased, remember. Let's get a hold of it and see what we can do, shall we? Apart from almost pull the bench off the wall. Wow. Got all that all right. No damage much to the teeth. Interesting. Okay, so what about bending something like these nails? I wonder how they'll cope with that. Try this one first, if we can get around this head. If not, I'll have to chop it off, hacksaw it off. But, oh yeah, they seem to be coping rather well with that. Surprised about that. What about a twisting action on them? I've almost, there we go. So I broke the nail off. Oh, a little bit of damage to the teeth. I think one of the end of the teeth fell off there. What about this slightly smaller nail then? You can get hold of it properly, look. Okay, so we've chewed up the nail a tiny bit. What about the teeth? What have we done to the teeth? I think we've done a bit of a rounding off by the looks of a little bit of damage to the teeth. Oh yeah, look at that. That's interesting. So we've managed to round off those teeth. You can see where the nail was. And to a degree those ones there, look. Okay, so we're giving them a little bit of work to do. I don't think they've overly loosened up this way too much. I wonder what we could do about it. Do you think we could cut a big nail with them? Shall we give it a go? I don't think so somehow. I'm thinking not. No. Hardly touched them, has it? What's it done to the... yeah, so we put a bit of a dent in the cutting jaw that side. I don't know what we've done this side because I mean it's a job to tell because it wasn't machined properly in the first place, to be honest with you. I mean look at the state of it. Can Good grief. Well, I have to say, if they have been hardened for long life and durability, it's not much of a hardening, is it? Because I mean, we've not really done a great deal of work with them, and just look at the state of those teeth in there. Look, that's not what I'd expect from a decent pair of pliers, but then these I don't think are a decent pair of pliers. But then I kind of expected that when I found them on eBay, you know, 99 pence including the carriage. And now they've gone up to £1.75 a pair now, obviously, so somebody's decided they're not making any money out of them. I mean, the handles have stayed alright. They've not bent, and they are fairly, you can give them a fair amount of work and they don't break or anything. They haven't broken so far, and we've not loosened the pivot too much either. It is a little bit of looseness there, but I'm not sure how much there was there originally. But we certainly wore the teeth down on them anyway. Okay then, so that is the ultra budget pliers. They've had their test down in the workshop. I mean, I haven't managed to break them yet, but we've certainly damaged the jaws, that's for sure. So I mean, if they are hardened, well, I don't know what sort of hardness they are, but to be honest with you, I think you'd be better off going along to the car boot sale and getting something like this for £1. I mean, this is 100 years old now, this old Crescent here, 100 years old. I think you'd find you'd get a lot better service than something like this here. But I mean, even if you don't want to go along to the boot sale, if you've got a quick job that you want doing pretty quickly and you don't want to spend a lot of money, I mean, as I say, these cost me 99 pence, but they are now £1.75, again including the carriage. So I mean, if you've got a small job you want doing, I mean, they seem to be all right for a little bit of work. So maybe you could get away with some of these, possibly. So the ultra cheap budget pliers, would I recommend them? Well, not really. Especially now they've gone up to £1.75. I don't think I would, to be honest with you. I think you'd be probably better off, as I say, going along to the car boot sale and picking yourself up a decent pair. Because I mean, I've got loads of much better pliers from the car boot sale for £1. And these things here, they're much better made. Some of them are made by you know, quality manufacturers. Here I have a pile, a good example of pliers. £1 Crescent, £1 or 50 pence for these little fellows. They've all been cleaned up, by the way. You've got some another pair of Crescents here. Look at those. Again, £1. We've got some CK for hard wire here. I don't know what make these are, but it's a nice looking pair of pliers. What we've got here, Lindstrom piano wire, £1. And £1 again for this Wilkinson's Tools vintage pair of pliers, very nice condition. So to be honest with you, I don't know why anyone would want to buy these things. I mean, if you're not doing a lot, I mean, if you just want to keep them in a drawer for very, very light work, I think they would be fine for that. I don't expect them to cut a lot. But yeah, I mean, they seem to have held up a lot better than I was expecting. So I mean, if you don't do heavy work with them, I think these have still got probably a little bit of life left in them. I suppose I could still do stuff with them. I don't think I'll be chucking them in the bin just yet, but don't expect them to do a lot. I mean, I was giving them a lot more work than they really should be doing for this size. They're 7-inch pliers, but yeah, I think you could get better elsewhere, to be honest with you. Now, obviously, I knew what I was getting into with these pliers. I thought, ooh, because I was actually looking for some more slip joint pliers on there. And, well, look at this. These look like slip joint pliers a bit, don't they? But they're not. And I came across these and I thought, ooh, 99 pence including the carriage. Yeah, you can't go wrong, can you? I want to give those a go. So, yeah. Would I buy them if I really needed a good pair of pliers? Well, no, I wouldn't, to be honest with you. If you need a really good pair of pliers, you'd be better off spending a bit more money, to be honest with you, because there are much better and nicer pliers out there. You can get some nice proper slip joints for anywhere between £5 and £10, which should do the job a lot better than these things would. So yeah, I knew what I was getting into, guys. But an interesting little exercise. I do like to do these things every now and again. I mean, the other year I picked up some Poundland pliers. Do you remember those? And they were a lot worse than these things, to be honest with you. So yeah, there you go, guys. The ultra budget pliers that I got for 99p, including the carriage. So I don't know what the carriage would have been. I really don't know, maybe 80, 90p maybe. I really don't know what the carriage would have been on these. They were second class carriage anyway. So you're probably talking about 20 or 30p, 15p in total for these things. So yeah. Alrighty guys, well keep an eye out for future tool talk reviews, and hopefully I'll have something much nicer than these for you to take a look at. Because I mean, I've got these very nice Stanley Fat Max slip joint pliers here. These are bang up to date, latest technology, and I'm sure I'll have some other pliers for you to take a look at in the near future. So I'll catch you on the next video, and thanks for watching.